Hey guys, Malevolent Gaming here. We were requested to do a Goblin Biker combo video, so we're just going to go ahead and do a quick one. So I'm just going to do two combos, one with just a Doug Charger, and the other one's going to be with just Terror Top, and then I'll show you what that gets you. So we're just going to start with the Doug Charger. Doug Charger is going to go ahead and get you a spell. You'll get Grand Breakout, and then activate Grand Breakout to special summon a Goblin from the deck. So normally you get this. If you hard open this, you'd get this instead, and this special summons a Goblin from your hand, so you'd get this. But we're just going to assume that you have just Doug Charger. So get Gone Wild, and then Gone Wild is going to special summon one from the deck. Get a Clatter Splitter. So we'll special summon Doug Charger back, and then you overlay right here. Play around the Anima. And then Big Gabonga. Big Gabonga is going to get you the Boom Mock. And I use Boom Mock to detach the Clatter Splitter. Alright. And then special summon it. And from here, all you're going to do is link 2 into IP. So this doesn't look too crazy right now, but you have quite a few interruptions. So during the end phase, you're going to use this effect, and you'll attach another Gone Wild from your deck. This matters later. So on their turn, you're going to go effect whenever they put up a board or anything, and you special summon Clatter Splitter by detaching the Gone Wild. So quite a few things are going to happen here. You're going to go Chain Link 1, and then depending on what they have on board, you can attach a monster they control, and you can attach a card they control. So this is really useful against the Fire King deck or the Snake Eye deck, so you can take their field spell, or against Tenpai 2, take their field spell, and then you can attach a monster with this, and this can bring this back. Let's see. And then when this is brought back, you can special summon another Doug Charger from your deck to get follow-up for next turn. And then on top of that, you have the IP to make SP. So that's what that gets you off of one card. Okay, so next is what one Terror Top gets you. So we're going to special Terror Top, use effect Itake, special Itake, overlay for Gabonga. I like to put them on the edge. And then effect to search for a Goblin Biker. Gonna get Doug Charger. Detach whatever, it doesn't matter. And then you'll use effect to get the spell. And you'll play the spell to get Gone Wild. Gone Wild will special summon Clatter Splitter from the deck. And then Clatter Splitter will special summon this. And from here, depending on what version you play, you can go a couple different ways. So what I do first is go into Armor Torpedo, detach, and we'll draw a card. And then from here, if you play the trap card, you can go into Armor Torpedo, detach, search the trap card. But if you don't play that, you can just use the two bodies to go into your Fiendsmith combo. So Close Heaven. I borrowed these for the last video, so I'm just going to proxy Requiem. Requiem into this guy. Requiem equip. Fusion into this thing. And then you use a Fiendsmith and Graveyard. Bring itself back, put back the Requiem. And you make Caesar. So it'll be the same idea as the other card combo with the Doug Charger. You just detach from this guy, and then same thing, just you won't have the IP. So with the other one, let me back it up a little bit. So you detach here, draw your card, overlay, and then detach, search the trap. Okay, so we have one card in hand and the trap. So what you can do here is overlay for the Armored Lancer. And then you can set this, and end phase attach a Gone Wild to this guy. And then on their turn, you can go effect of this to detach that. And you do the same thing where you can attach, and you can attach a spell, a trap, or a monster, any card you want. And then this will special summon back the Dug Charger. And then you use this effect to search. And if you want to, you can chain or just wait until after. But you search your follow-up with this, right? And then you overlay with these two for, well, whatever you want. You can go Gossip Shadow. You can go for Cicada King. Whatever you feel is good against that matchup. So that's what one Terratop gets you. So now I'm just going to do a couple test hands just to show you what I would do in certain situations and what goes through my mind while I'm playing this deck. So I'm going to give it a couple shuffles. Okay, should be good. Cut. Let's hope we don't brick. And 4 and 5. Okay, so you have 2 hand traps and a way to play here. And you could also just special summon this later off this effect. So what we're going to do here is grand opening. Hope we don't get ashed. Then I'm going to normal this. Use effect. Yeah, breakout. And then from here I'll go breakout. Special summon. Here for Gone Wild. And then normally you'd get the Clatter Exploder from your deck, but since we opened it, we're going to get Mean Merciless. So get Mean Merciless effect, special summon this, and then Clatter Exploder effect, get this back. And then from here, we already played into Nibiru, but if they're going to hold it first, the Gabonga, we can just do this if we want to. But we're just going to assume, they don't have Nibiru. So I'm going to go into Gabonga and use effect. Let's search for the Boomok. And then Boomok, I'm going to detach the Clatter Exploder to special. Also, keep in mind for this particular combo, I'm just going to be playing no Fiendsmith cards in my deck, just because I don't want to play more proxies. And then I'm going to go ahead and overlay these two for Torpedo. And then we're just going to cut the deck. Okay, and we're going to detach 2, draw 1. Okay, good draw. And then we're going to overlay the Torpedo for Fortress, detach, searching for the trap. And we're looking pretty good here, so we can go one of 2 ways. We can just overlay this, or we can make an IP. This particular hand, we don't have any extenders really, but yeah, just no extenders here. So I think since I'm not going to get to use this later on in the duel anyways, I'm just going to leave that there and then set that. And we have our 3 hand traps, and on their turn, gonna use this with when we do this. So detach, right? Attach something, and we also attach with this during the end phase. My bad. And then special this, or the Dug Charger. And this gets us our follow-up. So we're just gonna get another one of these from the deck, just to save time. And then yeah, you can overlay that into Cicada King or whatever you want. So let's just do Cicada King. And then if possible during the combo, you probably want to put this somewhere else, so you can put this in the middle to play around Anima. So we'll go into the next hand. So once again, we'll give it a couple riffles and we'll see what we get. So Tour Guide, cross out, Imperm, Droll, and Teleport. So this hand is pretty good. We got insulation for a hand trap, and then we have another extender in case this gets hand trapped. So I just show you what I'm going to do right here. So I'm just not going to play around a Nibiru in this hand, just because I have that for the crossout. So Tour Guide. And then Tour Guide's especially useful because you get an extra extender off of the Mean Merciless later on. So I'm going to get the Mean Merciless off of that. And overlay. Grab Kabonga. 1 sec. Okay. And then we'll use Kabonga here. Get Doug. Effect detach mean. Special. Use effect. Get breakout. And then most of these you run through the same kind of combo. You just want to insulate it differently. So that tribute. Bring out this guy. Effect. Bring out the Clatter Sploder. Right there. And then Clatter is going to bring this back. And you can go here. For the Torpedo. And since we have this, like I said, we're not playing around Nib, so we're going to go super greedy with this play. So detach. Just going to have them shuffle. Draw a card. Talents. Pretty crazy. Gonna overlay that. Detach. I'm gonna get the trap. And then from here, you can go into full armor here. And honestly, I play Ogre, so I might just hold this for their turn so I can use it on a Sangan summoning or something. So I just use the Mean Merciless here. Special. Then just overlay or link into IP. Or if you think that you know that Caesar is even better against that deck, make that instead. Just Fiendsmith combo them. But for now, we're just gonna set 1, set 2, set 3, and during end phase, we're gonna attach. That. And then we're pretty set on their turn. We have the Clatter Sploder to detach, right? And you detach this guy to do attach, special, and then you special that. You get your follow-up. You seize these two with the full armored. You have the IP into SP. Once you clear this into Cicada King or something, right? You can use this to special summon Ghost Ogre from the deck for an additional interruption. And then this also has an effect in the graveyard, so let's just clean this up real quick so this is still set. You can banish this from the graveyard to attach one of these. I like attaching this guy because it makes it untargetable. And so you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many interruptions. So yeah, and hope that gave you guys kind of an idea how to play the deck, or what the thought process is. And Malevolent signing out.